Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Brooke reveals to Ridge the real reason she took over Forrester Creations. What happened to Remy is revealed today on Bold and Beautiful, as Brooke begs Ridge to keep believing in their love. Steffy encourages Taylor to stand up for her guy. With the comment that Taylor is glowing, Steffy brings her mom a cup of coffee. She can't contain her joy at seeing her mom enjoying herself and spending time with Ridge. She realizes things are complicated, but that Taylor needs to remember how good things were. Steffy advises Taylor to take her time and be receptive to the possibility of reuniting with Ridge, who is obviously her person. Meanwhile, Taylor is concerned that Brooke is still involved and will likely do something, like she always does. Steffy points out how insane it is that Brooke thought Ridge would be alright with her conduct. No matter how deep her betrayal is, it's just Brooke being Brooke and thinking she can charm her way back into his life, Taylor says, noting that her daughter sounds very similar to Stephanie, her namesake. Grandmother never hid the fact that she was an opportunist. I believe Dad is coming around. Taylor concurs that they shouldn't put their faith in Brooke, who will surely try to win him back. According to Taylor, everyone has witnessed the depths to which Brooke will stoop if she fears losing Ridge. But Steffy says this time, things are different, especially because she deceived not only Ridge but Eric. According to Steffy, her actions prove otherwise when it comes to her claims of caring for him. Breakneck is still alive and well, even though anyone with half of her record would have been permanently exiled long ago. That's why I never count her out. Although Steffy acknowledges her mother's worry, she insists that Ridge will never forgive Brooke and accept her again. Elektra and Will arrive at Forrester Creations and says that Remy was the guy behind the deep fakes. Katie can't apologize enough, and makes it plain the younger woman shouldn't have been fired in the first place. We get additional after-school special presentations about deep fakes and the risks of artificial intelligence. We should have known better, adds Katie, pulling Elektra into a hug. Brooke says she's delighted everything worked out, then excuses herself. I have something important to do. Everyone agrees Elektra should take the day off. Praise is heaped upon Will, with Elektra declaring him her hero. The two of them sit to discuss, which involves recounting the entire Remy saga, complete with flashbacks. Hey, they have to get their money's worth out of that location shot, right? With the writers having forgotten the show us, don't tell us guideline, Elektra says it's that Remy was brought in by the authorities. All's well that ends well, off-screen, when our young lovers kiss. At the Forrester mansion, Eric and Ridge are both stewing about recent events. Ridge simply can't believe Brooke betrayed him in so horrible a way. My fondness for Brooke is starting to fade, admits Eric. Ridge acknowledges that this injury is so deep, he's not sure it'll ever heal. She keeps doing these things to me, he continues, noting that he had someone in Taylor who would not do this type of thing to him. Ridge explains that Taylor means the world to him and that he's missed her. What has he missed most? Her integrity. No sooner does Eric question if this might be the end for Brooke and Ridge than she walks through the front door. She begs to speak to Ridge alone. When you hear what I have to say, it'll change everything for the two of us, the blonde urges. Ridge soon goes on the attack, and Brooke admits having seen him with Taylor. But neither wants to address Taylor, and Brooke puts things back on track, finally explaining that she took the CEO post to get the company back into Ridge and Eric's hands. None of this makes any sense to me, he blusters. She says she intended to tell him the whole story the previous night, but spotted Taylor walking down the stairs and was so distraught, she had to leave. But now, she needs him to know exactly what she did and why. I know you turned to Taylor, and that breaks my heart. But I'm not going to linger on that. She urges him to think back to their time in Rome, and that he saw his future, his Logan, when he looked through the destiny-revealing keyhole. She begs him not to give up on their future. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke and Ridge's relationship undergoes the ultimate test. Luna fixates on Will, Hope and Carter meet Daphne Rose. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers preview video for the week of January 6th to 10th shows that Hope Logan and Carter Walton will welcome a new face to Forrester Creations. In BNB's weekly promo, Hope can be heard saying bonjour to Daphne Rose before Carter insists it's a pleasure to meet her. Daphne is a famous French perfumer who'll end up designing a scent line for Forrester Creations, so this will be the start of a new collaboration. However, a different partnership will be going on behind the scenes since Daphne will secretly be working for Steffy Forrester. Steffy will provide orders to Daphne along the way as she strives to put the Forresters back in charge. BNB's weekly preview also shows Steffy hinting they can go back any time, but Ridge Forrester declares that's just for show. Although Carter is ready to let the Forresters keep coming to the office, Ridge won't think they should accept whatever scraps he's offering. It's not like the Forresters have any influence at the company anymore, so Ridge won't see the point of going into work. Eric Forrester and Taylor Hayes will also be on hand for this talk, which could lead to Steffy disclosing her hidden plot regarding Daphne. Since Daphne will be tasked with derailing Carter's takeover and ultimately restoring Forrester control, Steffy will believe the scent creator is their way back to the throne. The weekly trailer also shows Bill Spencer meeting Elektra Forrester at the house, where Will Spencer will be by her side. Although Luna Nozawa will have to stay hidden during this interaction, she'll watch close and find herself a new passion. Luna can be seen smirking mischievously in the teaser trailer and focusing on Will, so she's certainly going to start fixating on Bill's son. Our predictions imply that Luna will stir up all kinds of problems as a result, so we'll bring you updates on any frightening news ahead. The bold and the beautiful spoilers predict Luna could make it her mission to steal Will's heart, so stay tuned. Has Thomas been recast? Matthew Atkinson crossing over to YNR? The bold and the beautiful spoilers state that Matthew Atkinson was last seen as Thomas Forrester July of 2024. He debuted in the role in 2019, taking up the part from Pearson Fode, who departed in 2018. Given the amount of time that has elapsed since we last saw Thomas, fans are beginning to wonder what the program has planned for the character. Is there a recast in the works? Have we seen the last of Thomas for a long while? Here is what we know so far. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Where is Thomas? Atkinson begun his acting career in 2009 with a role in The Blind Side. He came into daytime in 2014 with a stint on BNB's sister serial, The Young and the Restless, where he portrayed Austin Travers. The recurrent character didn't stay long and was killed off the program in 2015. Many actors and characters cross over from both CBS soaps, and Atkinson was one of the more successful ones.
BNB spoilers. Will Thomas be back? Adding fuel to the flames, keeping the rumor mill alive. Fans observed that Atkinson removed his BNB credit from his Instagram bio. Many at that time thought that his story on the Sudzer was done, therefore the shift. Then, fans noted another probable signal about Atkinson's situation in the December 30th, 2024 show, when Atkinson was not seen in the opening credits. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, another clue. Thomas was last seen departing LA with his GF, Paris Buckingham. They pledged to return for a poolside wedding at the Forrester home. But even in LA, a January wedding in bikinis is a stretch. Giving fans some optimism, however, is the fact that Atkinson was seen attending a Christmas party with his BNB co-stars on the serial. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What happens next with Thomas Forrester? Given the condition of affairs as we know them, it's hard to tell exactly what follows next for Thomas Forrester. Would the show recast the character? Maybe. It happens all the time in daytime. But it is just speculation, and as of today, neither the program nor Atkinson has spoken about a recast, Thomas being killed off, a crossover to YNR, nor what the future holds for the legacy character. Now it's your time, BNB lovers. What do you want to see happens with Thomas Forrester? Katie's fiery showdown with Bill over Luna's jail release demands answers. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates show Bill Spencer recognized he couldn't just sit back and watch while Luna Nozawa experienced frequent abuse while confined. Known for his capacity to make things happen, Bill utilized his wealth, influence and network to create a legal strategy that would benefit Luna. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bill Spencer felt sorry for Luna Nozawa. Stay tuned for more updates. But it seems that Bill has showed compassion towards Luna and has opted to provide her another opportunity. While Luna might not have complete freedom during her time under house arrest at Bill's apartment, she won't mind at all. After all, returning to Bill's magnificent estate has been her fantasy all along. You can be sure that Luna will appreciate her cozy surroundings after spending months in her cramped confinement. Undoubtedly, the chance to be close Bill again will be the highlight for Luna. B&B spoilers. Katie Logan will believe Bill Spencer's been manipulated by Luna Nozawa. Luna's obsession with Bill is destined to intensify, and it's probable she'll consider making another seductive advance soon. In the meantime, let's focus on Katie Logan's impending answer, which is guaranteed to be explosive. There's just no chance that Katie will support Bill's choice to arrange Luna's release from jail and welcome the criminal back into his home. She'll explode. She had been wishing for Bill to leave Luna in the past and start new, and forget all about the madman. Instead, Katie will be presented with the latest developments in the Luna saga, and will probably assert that Bill has been played, though Bill may not buy it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Katie Logan will rip into Bill, and likely Luna Nozawa too after Katie confronts Bill about his poor decisions. B&B spoilers hint that she might also focus her fury against Luna. Katie might deliver a severe warning to Luna, suggesting that if she harms Bill or anyone he loves, there will be consequences. However, by engaging in the dynamic between Luna and Bill, Katie risks making herself a target. She should know how dangerous Luna can be. It's apparent that Bill still retains some paternal concerns for Luna, but she appears focused and perhaps misled in believing a romantic bond is feasible. Given Luna's history of extreme conduct, Katie could find herself in a perilous scenario if she pushes the former inmate too far. Does she not recognize Luna's a killer? Why would Bill allow himself to be used by Luna? The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Bill Spencer claims that he believes what Luna Nozawa told him. But why did he buy her lie? There's little doubt that Luna was telling the truth about trying to get out of the prison where she was being detained in downtown Los Angeles, California. She also wasn't lying about believing Bill was the one person who could help her. However, viewers were privy to the inner workings of Luna's mind, so they knew that she played her mother, Poppy Nozawa, professing to be regretful for the attempted two-murder framing. That alone makes all fans worry what peril Bill's in. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Using every lever of power in LA, Luna was happy and relieved but naturally perplexed. She was being brought out of the jail visitors area and anticipated going to her cell block, where alleged attacks occurred. Then suddenly, the guards halted and released her leg braces and all other shackles. One of the jail personnel raised her head, peered directly into an off-screen camera, nodded, and a door immediately opened. Bill was waiting in the direction of the sun. Luna shielded her eyes, spotted her rescuer, and embraced him. He didn't breathe a word while escorting her to his mansion, but then disclosed what transpired. Only the most powerful guy could do what Bill did. Only a simple mentality would assume that any random individual could have pulled the appropriate levers of power. No, Dollar Bill's reputation was sold for Luna's release. B&B spoilers. Luna Nozawa doesn't care about unfashionable ankle bracelet. Luna and her mother resided in the mansion for a short period. That was during the moment in the plot when Bill and Poppy were persuaded to believe that Luna was their daughter. Well, Luna was always Poppy's child, but she was also Tom Starr's daughter. Luna loathed him for that, and was determined to kill. Nozawa's character joined the scene as a fresh-from-college graduate who loved fashion and was excited to work at Forrester Creations. Months later, she couldn't care less about her unfashionable ankle band. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bill Spencer wants no one to know it's unreasonable for Bill to imagine that he can hide Luna at his estate indefinitely, considering the number of people that stop by to see him. Anyone among Katie Logan, Will Spencer, Liam Spencer, Brooke Logan, Poppy, and Lee Nozawa could pop in at any time. Bill will certainly have a new process for his staff to follow, including screening guests or misdirecting them. But someone is likely to spot Luna in the not-too-distant future. And then Bill will have to explain himself. A deeper concern involves why Bill has allowed Luna to convince him that their apparently bad parental experiences in childhood were adequate to create this scenario. Yet, this daytime storyline allows Yamada's engaging character to be back, and that's worth suspending disbelief. Luna hides, Elektra and Bill meet, Bridge face betrayal. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, January 6th, 2025, are here. In the upcoming episode, fans may anticipate Luna Nozawa to hide when company suddenly arrives. Next on the bold and the beautiful then, Bill Spencer meets Elektra Forrester, plus Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan face betrayal. The bold and the beautiful Will Spencer's unexpected surprise B&B spoilers for Monday, January 6th show that Will is a hero in everyone's eyes at Forrester Creations. Will is notably a hero to Elektra for protecting her from Remy Price. In the next episode, Will chooses to take the next step with Elektra. Will takes Elektra to meet his father. B&B spoilers. Luna Nozawa hides Bill literally just had Luna transferred from prison to house arrest. However, Bill remarked that nobody could know that Luna is there. So, when Will suddenly arrives in with a guest, Bill will push Luna to hide fast. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Elektra Forrester and Bill Spencer meet the bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, January 6th state that Elektra will officially meet Will's father. Bill will be happy to meet the girl who has captured his son's heart. When Elektra gushes about her hero, that might open the door for Will to explain what occurred with Remy. However, expect Luna to be watching and listening close. While Luna had a romantic obsession with Bill before, she could switch her course to Will next. That means Elektra will once again be in terrible danger, and it would be all Bill's fault. B&B spoilers, Monday, January 6th, 2025 in Monday's episode. Fans will also see Ridge and Brooke continue to face the betrayal in their relationship. While Ridge thinks Brooke betrayed him by accepting a raise at work, Brooke thinks Ridge is the actual betrayer for sleeping with Taylor Hayes. While Brooke thinks she will show Ridge that she's doing the right thing, is there really any chance for this couple? Hope Logan is correct. If Ridge really were destiny, why would Ridge keep returning back to Taylor so swiftly and so many times? Which narrative are you looking forward to witnessing the most on Monday, January 6th, 2025? What are your predictions for Ridge, Brooke, Hope, and Taylor? What does the future hold for Elektra, Will, Luna, Bill, and the rest of the characters? Elektra is rehired with apologies as Brooke justifies herself to Ridge and begs him to consider their destiny. Today on Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy and Taylor speak about Brooke's future. Will and Elektra are thrilled Remy was arrested, and Eric and Ridge feel betrayed by Brooke. At the Cliff House, Steffy tells her parents that she's glowing. It makes her so happy knowing that she and Ridge are spending so much time together. It makes Taylor happy too. Her daughter won't rush her into anything but urges her to be honest. Taylor acknowledges Ridge is her person, and they heal each other. But Brooke is still around and will certainly do something as normal. Steffy sighs. She trashes Brooke, and her mom says she's truly sounding like her namesake. She'll concede that Ridge is correct not to trust Brooke, but she's convinced that the Logan will attempt to win him back. They worry about how much all of this is bothering Eric. Taylor believes anyone who has done half of what Brooke has would be expelled by now. That's why they can't count her out. Steffy tells her parents that nothing will drive Ridge back to Brooke. At Forrester Creations, Will and Elektra reveal that Remy manufactured the deepfakes and has been after her all along. She tells Carter and the Logan ladies that Will saved her. Ivy is sure she was traumatized. Carter thinks this is all twisted up. Katie is really remorseful and apologizes for firing her. Brooke feels awful too. She was a victim. Like so many women these days, it's happening more than we realize, thinks Carter. Will thinks the essential thing is that Remy is in custody and can never hurt her again. Beaming Elektra replies that's because of him. They all feel awful for leaping to conclusions when they should have known better. Katie gives her a hug. Elektra hopes when they inform her she has her job back. Everyone is happy. Brooke has to go and wanders off. Ivy assures her niece she can finally live the life she deserves. Everyone tells Will how pleased they are of him. Elektra claims he's her idol. Will smiles. Will and Elektra head down to the storage room, and she tells him how unsettling it was to discover the deep-fake room. She wonders whether she should have clued up earlier, but Will assures her she was simply a victim, and Remy got what's coming to him. They flash back to Remy chasing her and Will hunting them down on his motorcycle and recusing her. They believed he got away, but he was taken up by the authorities. She wonders how he knew the photographs weren't real. He says that's because he knows the real her. He's delighted she's okay and couldn't lose her. They kiss. At Eric's, he tells Ridge how frustrated he is with Carter taking over the firm. Justin still hasn't found a way out of it. Eric feels so deceived. Not as betrayed as Ridge does by Brooke deciding to be the CEO. They fume about this and Hope pulls the string. Eric acknowledges that even his fondness for Brooke is commencing to fade. Ridge doesn't think this cut will ever heal. It's deep. Eric wonders if he wants it to heal, especially when he is Taylor, who would never do something like to him. Ridge has missed Doc's integrity. As Eric asks whether this is really the end with Brooke, Brooke comes in and claims that what she has to say will change everything. She asks Eric to make himself scarce and he mopes off. This angers Ridge, and they start squabbling about Taylor. Getting back on track, she maintains she only took the CEO role to win Forrester back for him. That makes no sense to him. He crosses his arms. She reveals that she took the job to talk Carter out of the takeover and encourage him to give it back to the Forresters. She's doing that because she loves him and she hasn't given up on them. It breaks her heart that he turned to Taylor, but she won't linger on that. She reminds him of the keyhole in Rome. She is his future. She's his Logan and they can survive anything. She begs him not to give up on their destiny. Next week on B&B. Bonjour Daphne, says Hope. Daphne portrayed by Muriel Hilaire. Pleasure to meet you, Carter says, shaking Daphne's hand. Says Daphne. We can go back at any time, Steffy insists. That's just for show. You know that, says Ridge. It is nice to finally meet you, Elektra, Bill tells her and Will. Thanks to a certain someone. Your son is an excellent man, Elektra says. Hiding Luna observes and smiles at Will.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.